So as I was saying, this base was telling me about how the Democrats wanted to keep slavery, but based Abraham Lincoln...
Don't ever call Abe Lincoln based. That bastard destroyed America.
Wait, so you guys support slavery?
No, Arthur Donald. The American Civil War is more complex than just freedom good, slavery bad. Because you see, both sides had different ideas on the meaning of freedom. Southerners do have a point when they call it the War of Northern Aggression.
You guys, look! We're almost there!
Ooh, what is this place?
Castle Cracker Barrel. The last stand of implicit white identity.
Wow! It's so beautiful!
There's so many white people!
Like I said, it's so beautiful!
You guys, there's smoke coming from the keep. Something's not right here. Stay on your guard.
You guys, look! It's Jared Taylor!
There you go, son. It will be all over soon enough.
Mr. Taylor?
Dr. Murdoch,
What happened here?
we were infiltrated by shills. We never saw it coming. I hate to see this meme war take so many fine young men.
Don't worry, Jared. We heard that Halberstram and McFeels will be here soon to reinforce us with their brigade.
Haven't you heard? They were ambushed 2 days ago. No one's heard from them since.
So the map says it should be just right over here.
I don't want any Girl Scout cookies, and I don't want to talk about Jesus.
Hello, my name is Murdoch, and I'm looking for George... Hey, I didn't cross space and time to be cucked by the likes of you. I'm looking for a guy by the name of George Lincoln Rockwell. You know him?
Well, what exactly do you want from Commander Rockwell?
Depends. Can you help me find him?
I should hope so. He's me.
You're Commander Rockwell? I was told by William Pierce that you could train me in the art of National Socialism.
National Socialism. That dream died before you were born. We had a good shot in the 90s, but McVeigh kind of derailed that now, didn't he? Train you? No, I quit that game long ago.
So what? My generation's just supposed to lay down and die? Just give up?
Give up? It's already over. There's nothing left on which to give up.
But you know what's happening in Europe. We just got Trump elected, and...
I said no. Now scram. Go smoke some dope and masturbate to your shitty Japanese cartoons elsewhere.
So you see, Arthur Donald, it's more than just skin color. The bone structure, the muscle density, a whole host of hormones and neurotransmitters.
Curses! This isn't going fast enough. We have to move on to the DQ. He has to know who's suppressing this stuff.
Will you just drop it with the stuff? It's counterproductive.
Counterproductive? That sounds like shill speak. How do we know you're not the one who let the infiltrators in?
Murdoch-chan, he's right. That's the last red pill to take. It has to be a gradual process.
We don't have time for gradual processes. We are at war.
You saw what Arthur Donald did to Uspez back there. Do you even understand his potential? He could change the balance of power in this conflict.
That's exactly why we have to unleash him now, while we still stand a chance.
If we don't do this exactly right, we are going to be opening Pandora's box. What happens when that power goes out of control? How long until we purity spiral into our own destruction?
Purity spiraling? What is this faggotry? First you're okay with the existence of Israel, and now you want us to be mudbloods?
I never said that. Purity should be held up as an ideal, but you know how messed up things are anymore.
Well, well, well. I guess you've just made a date with the ovens, Dr. Murdoch.
Not if I give you a helicopter ride first.
Stupid crummy faggot fascist, never training me to fight in stupid fucking race war. Goddamn faggy status everywhere.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm not just gonna give up.
Every 10 years or so, some kid comes along wanting to be the next Adolf Hitler, the next George Lincoln Rockwell, next William L. Pierce. I've got news for you, son. That ship sailed long ago. Maybe someday the world will be ready. Not today.
Don't you get it? If it doesn't happen now, it's not gonna happen. I don't care about being the next anybody. I just don't want to see my people wiped out. Don't you understand that?
Of course I understand it. I fought 2 wars for my nation before it was sold to the
All of my life, all I've ever done is live for my own happiness. Then this war came along and it swallowed me up. It's almost like I wasn't alive until I found something worth dying for. Now you tell me to go home? We don't have a home anymore. I feel like I'm going crazy. Like I'm a fanatic or something.
There's nothing wrong with being a fanatic. Now get some rest.
What for?
Training starts tomorrow. What will we destroy?
The international finance system!
Again!
The international finance system!
I can't hear you, maggot! They said I'd find you in the chapel.
In such troubled times, how can the white man not find time for the divine?
Jared, we're gearing up for a counteroffensive. Can we count on you and your men?
Counteroffensive? No, Dr. Murdoch. I believe I'm done fighting battles.
Look, I know some of our allies rub you the wrong way, but we need every man we can get if we're going to stand a chance against our enemies.
You sound like me when I was your age. But the answer's still no. This meme war is a young man's game.
Young man's game. I'm not that young a man myself anymore. I remember when I was at college and first discovered human biodiversity. My professors just laughed it off. But once I had seen it, the world finally made sense. I couldn't unsee it. Their gentle mocking escalated into outright ridicule. They made me into a heretic, threw out my dissertation, and expelled me from the program. I'm not even a real doctor. I was cast out and alone. But then I found your videos, and it led me into this wider world, showed me I wasn't as alone as I thought. It made me realize that seeing the reality of race and being a good person aren't mutually exclusive.
Commander Taylor, Dr. Murdoch, we've got trouble.
So, National Socialism is more a philosophy than anything. I mean, you could have an authoritarian National Socialist Society, a National Socialist Republic. Hey, you could even be a National Socialist Libertarian.
Now let's not get too carried away. Murdoch, there's no more I can teach you.
But we were just getting into how Lebensraum is no different than Manifest Destiny.
There's little time. War is coming to the European peoples. The old alliance must be reforged.
What do you need me to do, Commander Rockwell?
Go out, seek the Storm Riders. I once mentored their leader, Stephen Crowder. Unfortunately, he purely spiraled into madness. But if he could be brought into the fold, he would prove to be a powerful ally. We both
Well, would you look here? If it isn't Murdoch. What does a weebo like yourself want with my riders?
I'm here to remind you of the old alliance.
The Alliance is dead. The Alliance is dead.
It doesn't have to be. Our people are in danger. We have to work together if we're going to survive.
We don't want their help. We don't need their help. We don't want your help. We don't need your help.
Do you even really care about achieving anything? Or would you rather sit here playing king with these degenerates while the world crumbles around you?
What do you want, weeb? What's your end game?
To teach the world nationalism.
Teach them? Why not burn all things away?
If we can make them understand the truth, we wouldn't have to burn everything down. We could go our own separate ways in peace.
Peace? Murdoch, you naive twat. I'll tell you what. If you can take me in the pit, then the Storm Riders and I shall ride with you.
And if I lose?
You must never masturbate to anime again. Pathetic! You push like a bitch! Don't worry, Murdoch. We'll gas you last, right after we gas your half-girlfriend.
Murdoch punched right.
Oh my god, Murdoch punched right.
What's wrong with you? You adopted the stereotype our enemy created for us. You cover yourself in tattoos and behave like monsters. You're not monsters. You're men. Men! We could be heroes. We could save the world, not just for our people, but for all peoples. We could make them understand National Socialism. But you're not National Socialists. You're just LARPing as neo-Nazis. You make a mockery of National Socialism. Fuck you, n***ers. I'm out of here.
Murdoch, hold up! Hey mate, listen, me and the boys back there, we like to dance and, well, sometimes we can get a little carried away. But did you mean what you said back there? About us being heroes?
Of course, Stephen Crowder. I mean, one day, they might even have your name in the history books. I can hear it now. Old brave Stephen Crowder sent 1,000,000 Marxists into the ovens.
Stephen Crowder, world hero. Like the sound of that. What does a weebo f***it really have to offer me and my men?
The only thing that you can take with you to your graves. Glory.
We got up here as soon as we heard. What's going on?
Shia LaBeouf's band of thieves is marching towards the castle.
These castle walls are 4 feet thick. LaBeouf's henchmen are no threat.
If it was only them, you'd be right. But somewhere along their march, they picked up a herd of baby boomer hippies, migrating away from the diversity they love so much. Led by a cancerously narcissistic, washed-up celeb, it's created some type of perfect storm of SJWs and hippies hell-bent on destroying Western civilization.
My God, there must be thousands of them.
This is all your fault, Dr. Murdoch. If we would have just bought R. the Donald Mein Kampf when it was on sale, none of this would be happening.
My fault? If you 88ers weren't so edgy all the time, maybe he would be more willing to listen.
You think the masses ever really get it? They are cattle. They have to be led by an iron fist. You sound like some faggot Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers was a saint.
This whole alt-right business is Dr. Murdoch, you're a
You're a
No, you're a
No, you're a
No, you're a
No, you're a
Domine, Domine, non nobis Domine, sed nomine, tuo da gloriam. Non nobis Domine, Domine, non nobis Domine, sed nomine, tuo da gloriam.
I'm sorry, Dr. Murdoch. Anymore, I feel like I can't trust anyone. But even if this is the end, let's make it a worthy end.
Deus Vult, Murdoch Chan.
Deus Vult, Dr. Murdoch. It's Murdoch!
Riders of the right! Charge! Please stop! You want me to stop? What's wrong? This not the America that you wanted? I just wanted everybody to be equal and get along. So you opened the gates to the fucking barbarians? Oh, what's wrong, buddy? You scared? You want me to sing you a song? I've got a good one for you. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. I like that. Nothing to die for.
Murdoch, that's enough. Don't let this war change you.
So that's when Murdoch-chan taught me all about colors.
After that, we ran into Zuckerberg and Euspez. Arthur Donald took down Euspez, but Zuckerberg got away. That Wait. Why is it doing that?
We have to start censoring the show. They just keep flagging us for hate speech. So, what do you want me to do?
No. So this show just got here? Hold on. I can't even say anymore? Oh, God. Dog-eating, AIDS-infested sand.
Jesus, dude!
Holy shit.
What? What's she saying?
Marxist basketball American.
You get that out of your system?
For now. But how are we going to drop red pills if we're being censored?
We'll find a way. For now, we need to start planning our next moves.
We've won a great victory, but now we need to consolidate and find alliances where we can.
Only the Japanese outside of the European race have the fighting spirit to wage war against the globalists.
We need every potential ally we can get. We should reach out to high IQ individuals within all peoples.
Oh yes, Dr. Murdoch. Let's become best friends with the parasites.
Look, I don't trust them any more than you do.
Wait, who are you guys talking about?
You know, them. Echo, echo, echo.
They, echo, 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 would betray us the minute they got the chance.
Look, I'm not saying that they, echo, 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 should lead us, only that they could be useful when we...
When we what? All hold hands and sing Kumbaya while we butt-fuck each other for AIDS?
Murdoch Chan, stop. Arthur Donald, I want you to send a message to the East Asians and inform them that ethno-nationalism has returned. Tell them our band wishes to ride alongside their ranks as we reclaim our lands from the globalists. Dr. Murdoch, Murdoch Chan, I want you guys to visit the nomadic Hapa tribesmen and seek an alliance.
Allying with mutants. Great.
But don't you think we should also attempt contact with other ethno-nationalists?
But their lower average IQ will prevent them from being stable allies.
But if we could win the hearts and minds...
Dr. Murdoch, you're living in a fantasy.
They say these woods are haunted.
Smells like pizza. You guys hear that?
Hear what? You're imagining things.
You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna look around.
Be careful, Murdoch. These woods can play tricks on the mind.
Weird. It's like all the leaves in this forest are made of money. Huh. It's just a little nicklet and a tree monster. I guess I should just leave now. Come on, Murdoch. You're a tough white nationalist now. Just turn around and walk away. I hate being a white male. Let the nigger baby go! Welfare state. I've heard of you. For too long you have acted as a parasite on my people. You are a blight on both our houses. You must be eradicated from this land.
So you see, Dr. Murdoch, giving women the right to vote was probably the worst mistake the West ever made. I mean, it's like over.
It's not over, but how are we going to convince women to give up the vote?
At gunpoint. Wait. I smell race mixing.
Ауырмастан да тағыңа тіптен 8 ғасырдай сағына күткен бейбарыс бабам қазақ халқының жамбозы едің бағына біткен шапқынға түсіп адасып елден құлдыққа өтіп бастың ба белден дүниеде жалғыз өзімсің бабам кісенмен кетіп көсем боп келген.
My father is a busy man. Why do you impose your presence upon him?
We come to forge an alliance.
Telatash miosu. Melomaraftel dosroki.
But alliances are built on trust, and the Aryan cannot even trust his own kind.
Ugh. Thanks. No. You can go home now. I think I might just sit here for a while. No, I don't want your great drink. Now, Go ahead and just leave me alone, okay? Well, what are you waiting for? Scram! Why don't you go be with your own people? You know, the ones who are 15% of the population but commit over 50% of violent crime? The ones who kill each other in the streets of Chicago every night? Can't you see I don't want you around? Now beat it! Fuck off! No, God, I don't want your stupid grape drink!
Doc mash lesto nis rizi non toskmar. Doth mo tesh a la real.
The hour grows late, and soon all the lands of Europeans will be covered in darkness.
The hour indeed is late, but hope is not lost. There's a new wind in our sails. We require friends to join our ranks when the hour of fate arrives.
Doc mash lesto nis rizi non toskmar. Doth mo tesh a la real.
And after that, would my children be forced into camps, recognized as subhuman?
Look, history is a litany of war and conquest for resources, but I'm tired of brother wars, and that goes for cousins too. You're no real threat to the existence of my people. We can't speak for anyone but ourselves, but I don't hate you or consider you my enemy.
Yes, Dr. Murdoch. And though you can speak for yourself, there are those among your ranks who would find pleasure in the wholesale slaughter of my kind. Look, there's a war coming, and even though I don't like you any more than you like me, those things out there will devour us both. They will make us wear bags over our faces. They will teach my children to hate themselves. And they won't stop with us. Once there are no more whites, then it will be HAPA privilege to explain why you do better in school, why you commit less crime and make more money. The darkness will spread until it has devoured all of civilization.
Okay, we will ride with you.
You know, I gotta say, I think Prince is better than Michael Jackson, but honestly, they're both pretty white. You hungry, little one? I think I've got some food in my saddlebag. Oh, that thing? A girl I really care about got me that. Pretty, ain't it? Who am I fooling? I'm out here risking my life saving some n***let, and I'm in love with a HAPA. Some white nationalist I turned out to be. See, you broke it! Just like you break everything you touch. God, it's like you have a child's mind. A child's mind. That's why the inner cities are like Lord of the Flies. I never wanted any of this. I just wanted to live in the mountains with my HAPA waifu, being a libertarian. But once you take the red pill, there's no going back. You know, when you first start going down the rabbit hole, you don't think it will change you all that much. But you're wrong. You read more and more statistics, and it hardens you. Makes you see other people as obstacles to the survival of your own. Like every day, I see my father's civilization die just a little bit more, and it fills me with rage. Like some righteous fire that consumes everything it touches. But then, after a while, the anger subsides, and the fire burns out, and then I am left alone in sadness. It's madness, sister! An alliance with shitskins!
Elliot, we must do as Father says. The Aryan is not our enemy.
They are subhumans, Allison! They cannot compare to our pure Happa phenotype. They will dilute our greatness.
Silence. We will do as Father commands and ride with them. You are not yet king and should know your place.
Father,
Lottashi Isa.
a gift of sake and coke. Let us toast the alliance. But before we drink, I must ask a question. Do you think that now would be a good time to announce me as your successor?
Dosh, Elliot. Dosher Badadishta, girlfriend. Usalate beta, oka.
But father, I have a girlfriend. She's coming from Canada. I met her at summer camp last year. I'm being super honest.
Kotaraish ana moteri.
Then a drink for the tribe. You see? If you would have just loved me, I wouldn't have had to do that. I wouldn't have had to do it this way. But the tribe requires me, a true alpha. You would have allied us with disgusting round eyes. They have blonde hair. How disgusting. Oh well. Good night, Father. Guards, come quick! Our father's been poisoned!
My liege, but who would do such a thing?
It is the Aryans. They must have betrayed us.
So, does Murdoch ever talk about me? When doesn't he talk about you? Happa waifu this, Happa waifu that.
We caught him one time trying to kill a dog. He said he wanted to learn to cook Asian food for you.
Seize them!
What is the meaning of this?
It's your father, my lady. He has been poisoned by these traitors. King Elliot has ascended the throne.
Well, thanks for keeping an eye on me through the night. And I guess that grape soda's really not that bad. Well, I guess this is where we part ways. See you, kid. Huh? No, kid, this is where we have to separate. You want me to follow you? Oh, a pizza party! I love pizza parties! I just hope the Haitians don't make their pizza the same way they make their cookies. Now, Dr. Murdoch, you need to get a good night's rest for tomorrow.
Why? What's tomorrow?
We shall fight in the arena to prove to my people that the Happa is the superior animal, and to help you prepare for battle. There is a video I'd like you to watch.
Oh, black.com, where porn careers go to die.
Yes, and you'll be watching it for 12 hours straight. Nighty-night.
Oh well, it's just a video. It can't be that bad. Oh god, it really is that bad!
Hello? The sign out back said there was a pizza party? What is this place? What are you doing to these kids?
I hope you're really hungry, 'cause we've got a lot of pizza.
You know, I never really believed in good and evil. Seemed more like that the universe was a void, with material just floating around. But sometimes these abstract ideas are made tangible right in front of us. And the only thing I can do is lash out at it with righteous fury. What's wrong, Dr. Murdoch? Watched too much BBC last night? Be careful, Dr. Murdoch. You wouldn't want to slip. My pussycats haven't eaten in days.
Oh God. I've been blacked.
Look, my people. Look at the weakness of the Aryan. His time on this earth is over.
Elliot, where is your heir?
What?
Where is your wife? Your girlfriend? There must be an heir.
She's coming from Canada. I'm super serious.
There must be an heir. Without an heir, our people will be lost, dear brother.
Nice kitty. My lady, what shall we do?
We shall ride with the Aryans. We shall join his ranks against the forces of Marx, the globalists, the feminists, Hollywood. We will teach the world what it is like to have no homeland. We will show them the dangers of globalization. For too long we have been ashamed of our mixed heritage. But the blood of Genghis Khan and Odin flows through your veins. You are Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee. You are Tokugawa and Napoleon. Now is the time where we shall know greatness, where we shall help the Aryans usher in a new world, a better world, where man will know himself and his limits. We shall teach the world nationalism, racial and sexual realism. We shall teach them compassion.
So you see, little one, you must always have courage. You must never waver. It will be hard for you at first, but you must teach your people to see National Socialism. You will only be free when your people lead themselves. Remember to never hate your people and wish secretly to be anything but yourself. You must love your people and give everything to them. Alright. Your village is about half a mile down the road. I'll see you, little one. Huh? Keep it, kid. I've already read that one.
Commander Murdoch, I've got a letter for you. It's from William Pierce. He's in orbit around Moonbase Alpha aboard the SS Scudder Dameron.
Pierce is back? Again? So the meme war has gone to space? Send him a message. Let him know we'll be joining him soon. Tell him, welcome back.
Hail Murdoch!
Don't hail me, hail victory! A victory that will ensure a better tomorrow for your children. A day when they will know white pride, worldwide. When they will once again know Paris as the city of love. A day when the streets of Stockholm are no longer lit by burning cars. A day when little boys are taught to be men and little girls are taught to be women. No more shall we take the defensive. Not one step back, not one step back. Now we are the offensive. Now we shall take back what is ours. Wives, kiss your husbands goodbye. For a shadow has descended on our lands, and it will take every man to drive it away. Now to arms! To arms! For twilight is upon us, but it is not yet night, for tomorrow belongs to us.
But Murdoch, who is our enemy?
The enemy is anyone who opposes the 14 words. And you must always prepare yourself for sacrifice to achieve these words. For you must recognize there is a greater cause than just yourself, that you are part of a people that have created Western civilization, the greatest civilization. Always remember, behind you lies Europa. Ahead of you lies Europa.